Hi, and welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for the first 5 episodes of Lazarus, a new anime with Adult Swim and Studio Mappa from the creative genius mind. Let me get the name right. Shinichiro Watanabe. You'll probably have heard of a few of the anime he's done, like Cowboy Bebop, that tiny, great anime. Anyway, let's talk about it. In 2052, an emergency task force is assembled when a miracle cure is hijacked for purging populations. It's a really interesting story. That's what kind of kept me hooked. We have a group of misfits that are formed to try and track down the guy that made this amazing cure that basically helps people's pain threshold. I think that's how it's described, as having no pain. Nobody knew that many years later, the drug that everybody on the planet just about has had mutates and is going to wipe out the population. And so we have a time constraint in this anime from the get-go. Really nice kind of plot device to make the pacing feel fast or intense at all times, even when there's a slower dialogue moments. And there is, because each episode is basically a little bit of our team investigating some clues that they found about the whereabouts of this person that they're trying to track him down. And then the latter half of the episode will be running, jumping, shooting, fighting. It will look like Cowboy Bebop, and it will feel in tone and pacing and score and music like Cowboy Bebop. But it does do its own thing. Where we have this team of misfits, we don't really get to know them within the first 5 episodes, so it's hard to root for any of them. There's a guy that is like a gymnastic enthusiast for some reason, or hardcore parkour. He loves to escape prisons, and if you've seen the trailer, that's probably the bit that everybody's talking about in comparison to the fluid animation style of how we see the fights and the kicks and the jumping. That is all beautifully done. Whenever there's an action sequence in this, you are mesmerized. I definitely was. But the characters themselves are very caricatures of characters. We know next to nothing about them. So you're not really rooting for any of them, but you are rooting for them to find the person to maybe save the earth. That is the sort of driving force behind it. None of the characters on our team as of yet are fleshed out at all. But when it comes to what you're watching this for, it's going to be that score, it's going to be the animation style, and it's going to be the soundtrack mixed in with the fighting. And when we do get that kind of gung fu, the movements of the legs moving slowly, then fast, and then jumping from a rooftop to a rooftop, dodging a bullet, it all is so visually a treat for the eyes, because you get to see it all. It's showing that it is fast, but you still get to see everything, and then it just has that style that lends itself to you thinking you could be watching an extended episode or new movie or another TV series of Samurai Champloo mixed in with Cowboy Bebop. It has that feeling, but it's a bit more crisp from probably some of the later series that the creator Shinichiro Watanabe has done. There is a bit of that kind of bringing it into the forefront of what animation studios are capable of doing with now. It's a fun ride. I don't really care about the characters as of yet. I'm hoping that the subsequent episodes will do that, but for now, I'm definitely invested in enough to keep watching. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. What did you think about these 5 episodes? Do you enjoy this type of animation style? I'd love to know your thoughts about Studio Mappa themselves. Like, what's your favorite project by them? They've done some really great ones. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.